Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to show y'all how I made these Nike nails. These are very bright and loud, which I love, and extra long. So I need to correct myself. I actually love using these forms now that I figured out how to use them. I just need to rub the folds together super hard for like 10 seconds for each fold. I never really had to do that before with any other nail forms, and I've used quite a bit in my years of doing nails, but I finally think I have gotten over the learning curve, so I take back everything I said bad about these forms. I really like them. If you guys have these, just press super hard and like rub it together. I feel like you have to get the adhesive started, but these forms I did buy maybe in like 2016, so they're probably reformulated and different now. I've seen people that have these forms now and it looks different than mine. It has like a silver stripe in the middle, but mine is like pink. So they're probably better now. But anyways, to start this design, I'm just going to extend my nail with clear acrylic, and I'm going all the way to the end of the forms. Basically, I think for the thumbs I go a little bit shorter, but I kind of always tend to do that. I don't like having really long thumbs, so but yeah, so to create the rest of the nail, I'm gonna be using this highlighter yellow from JC Beauty Concepts right where the cuticle is and blend it down. And I feel like it was a little bit fussy to work with because it is so pigmented. I didn't want to use it to create my ombre blend, so I took a highlighter yellow from Banggood, their 24-piece set of acrylics, and I decided to use that as my in-between blend color because that one seemed to blend a little bit better. And then finally, I'm going to take this yellow highlighter glitter from Walmart and just blend that in the in-between to hide any seams that I don't like. I'm going to bring it down over the clear quite a bit and then cap the rest of the nail with clear. So this is how I'm doing all of the nails. Nothing extraordinary, just a nice glitter ombre. I feel like this looks super cute on its own. Like there were a couple points where I could have left the nails how they were, but I wanted to fully commit to my theme that I'm going with, which if you guys haven't noticed is like sporty, athletic, like all of that type of stuff. But like, is anyone else not athletic at all? Because that's me. Like, I'm just very clumsy, I'm not coordinated. Like, oh wow, it's kind of embarrassing and sad, but yeah, like I wouldn't say I'm clumsy to where I'm just like always falling down and hurting myself. I'm not that bad, but like when it comes to like coordinating for like sports things, it's just a no. It's an absolute no. Like, I've tried to do softball when I was little, fail. I tried to do soccer when I was in like middle school age, complete fail. I don't think I ever made a goal during the entire season. So, and it was kind of like the easy soccer. It wasn't like serious soccer. It was kind of like the easy one for kids to just have fun. I did like hit the soccer ball with my head one time, kind of like how they do, you know, when they're like really good at soccer, they can like hit it with their head. But like, I don't know if I did it intentionally to be cool or just because the ball was coming straight at my head. I was just like, F it, let me just use my head. So yeah, that's just like, that's me. But in my everyday life, I wear athleisure like all the time, and it's kind of crazy. Like, I have more regular clothes than athleisure clothes, but I tend to gravitate towards my athleisure because it's just like easy, it's comfortable, it's cute, and it's like I'm not going anywhere. Like, even if I am going somewhere, I kind of don't care anymore. I'm just like, okay, whatever, like I'm here. And I feel like these nails kind of go. A lot of athleisure will have like really bright colors, neon colors mixed with black, and then sometimes it will have like silver for like the reflectors, so when you're running around, people can see you in the dark, you know, reflectors basically. So that's what I tried to do on this set with the holographic stripes that I put in here. At first I was really scared to mix black with yellow because I didn't want it to look like a bumblebee set. I almost did these orange, but I have a plan for my orange colors coming soon. But I like the color story. I think the neon yellow really goes, and neon yellow is very summer. Like, I feel like people are loving this color right now. It's a hot color. It grabs your attention like boom. By the way, using my number 12 Oval Alpha brush. Love this brush. I've been using it forever. I don't remember ever using any other brush on my channel. Oh yeah, I was using this one brush I got from this guy who had a YouTube channel, and he was doing one ball method all the time, so I bought a brush from him, and it was like a size 20, and it was good, but I much prefer my number 12 Oval Alpha brush. It's just so good. And this is like, I've been using the exact same brush forever. Like, they sent me these brushes a while ago, and I don't feel like I need a new one yet. I hear people say that you need to like switch out your stuff frequently, but like I have not had that experience. I tend to try to like go by my own feelings and like my own experience instead of always just like running with what other people are telling me. It is good to like listen though. That's something I'm working on. Like for these forms, for example, you guys were telling me pinch them, you're not pinching them, you're not pinching them. But in my mind, I'm like, what the heck? I'm pinching them, like. But I had to realize, pinch harder, sweetie, and they'll work. It's so sad. And like, I even ran out of staples because I was trying to pinch them closed, and it wasn't working. So you guys told me to staple it, and I stapled them, and then I ran out of staples. It's kind of sad. But in the mermaid video, a lot of you guys were like, oh my God, they keep popping open, da da da. And I finally sat down, I was like, maybe I need to like rub it together. And this never happens. Like every other form is like stuck. You don't even have to like put a lot of effort into closing it. You just boom, boom, boom. Sometimes if you're not careful, it gets too stuck and then you have to start over because it's like closed and you can't reopen it. But one thing I like about these is once you do get them closed and like get that adhesive really, really stuck together on those flaps, it's such a stiff form. It will hold your shape. Like, I love that about it. You can roll it into a nice big C curve because I personally don't want the super small tiny C curve right now. I'm really loving the wide open C. I don't know what this is called. I don't know if this is a thing people do, but I like it on my nails. I'm sure there will come a time where I'll look back and be like, what the heck, but I'm not at that point yet. Like, I like my nails wide, I guess. When you're sculpting nails, if you're new to this, I think the best thing you can do is to just start at the end of the nail, like so, because the product is going to set up a lot slower back here. There isn't any heat from your fingers setting in the product. And then work backwards, kind of, and just make sure that the side walls, you're always paying attention to your sides. Like, you don't want this nail to be super, super wide. Like what I'm doing right now, constantly wiping down the sides. I'm like making sure that my acrylic is not going too far past where I want it to go. And the lines on these forms are gonna help a lot so that you know, okay, this is where my nail is and it extends past here, and you don't wanna go any further past that, and that's basically it. Sometimes some forms are a little bit complicating and there's like a bunch of lines. It can be overwhelming. Just take your time and practice every day. I hope you guys are practicing daily because you have to practice. You have to. When I was doing these nails, I kept thinking about just do it. Nike, just do it. And I thought, wow, like that's so true. Sometimes it's better to not talk so much and just actually do the thing. Actually do the thing that you want to do. Because I heard somewhere that we receive the same type of gratification when we talk about things and get praise for it. For example, if you go on Facebook and you tell everyone, I'm gonna lose 50 pounds, and people are like, oh my God, that's amazing. Your brain receives the same gratification as if you had already done it. So sometimes it's better to just put your head down, grit your teeth and do it, and then talk about it after it's already done. That way you don't trick your brain into thinking you already did the thing, because people tend to not follow through with their promises after they've gotten that satisfaction from, telling everyone about it. If that makes sense, let me know down below. When I heard that, I was like, damn, that is so true. Like whenever I tell someone about an idea I have and I get super excited and they give me validation, I tend to not follow through. So just do the thing. That is my daily motivational TED Talk. Thank you for coming. Thank you. So we are filing, and You know I love you because I left the filing in today. I've been a lazy bee. I've been lazy and not leaving my filing in. Who do I think I am? Oh, I'm a horrible YouTuber. I am the laziest YouTuber. Just kidding. Okay. Just my regular filing routine. What is this? The Atwood Industries. No, sorry. Wow. Todak USA. Smooth top file. Like drill bit. Wow. Why am I such a mess? But I love this thing. Every time I use this drill bit, I'm like in shock at how good it is, and just like, wow. I've seen people bragging that they don't use a smooth top, and I'm just like, what is there to brag about not using a smooth top? Like, it works just the same. There's no fear. I never cut myself. I never cut anyone with this thing. Like, I can't remember the last time I've ever cut anyone. But it's like, what? If you don't use a smooth top and you brag about it, let me know what's so great about not using a smooth top, because I don't know, like, my cheeks would be squeezed so tight if I was using an open top bit, because I would be so scared, and I probably wouldn't work as fast as I do with the smooth top. I don't know. But you want to take the bulk down the sides of the nails and make sure that this is a nice narrow nail. Because this is such a square shape, I try to make sure I spend a lot of time filing. So after I do my e-filing, I go in with the hand file, clean up the sidewalls, make sure everything is perfectly straight, because that is gonna like show. I feel like on long nails, your shaping shows like way more. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. So this is a yellow jelly gel polish from Macart, and I love how this looks. This is so ASMR right now. Just that glitter popping out. This right here would have been so fire by itself, like as its own full set, but I don't know. I wanted to continue with my theme. Maybe I'll do this later. Wow, it's just so pretty. All the yellow. Like, I kind of don't like clear tips anymore. I feel like it makes the nails look incomplete. I like more solid looking nails, but I still love the jelly trend too. So you kind of get the best of both this way. I imagine this would look really nice doing it, the pink version of it, like a hot pink nail bed, pink glitter and pink jelly, or blue or purple version type thing. But wow, I cannot get enough. Really loving fine glitter right now too. Super, super cute. So I'm wiping down the sides because I don't want this nail to get super bulky. But when I wiped it down, I noticed it kind of messed up, so I just went back with kind of like dryer brush and smoothed it out, cured. And now you want to wipe off any sticky layer, because we're going to be placing on striping tape. So this is the more problematic, tedious part of this set. So yeah, just try to have patience, I guess. But so these bigger stripes are not as hard to place on because they are bigger. But when I started doing the really small striping tapes, I had to, oh my god, I'll tell you when we get there because it was crazy. But I like these. These are from Beauty Big Bang. I've had them forever, and I just love how it looked like this. Like it was giving me futuristic vibes, and I'm here for it, like all the way. So I take one hollow stripe in different varying sizes. Some are thicker, some are thinner, and I love that. So I'm doing it like some thin and some thick on each nail, and I'm just gonna do one stripe going down like the side. I didn't want it to be directly in the middle. I wanted it to be kind of on the side of the nail, and for the other hand I did it like on the opposite side just to give it some variation, I guess. So after those are on, I go in with the yellow version of this hollow tape. It's like a yellow, I mean, it's basically the same color of the nail. It's like a neon yellow iridescent striping tape, and I put it right next to it, and I do varying sizes of that too. That one is also from Beauty Big Bang. And then after those two are on, I take a black striping tape. I don't know where I got this black striping tape, but you can get that stuff anywhere. And I just outline these two stripes. So I'll put one on one side and one on the other side. And I feel like the black stripe, honestly, it just brought it to life. I'm so glad I followed through, because at first I was scared to use it. I'm always scared to bring black into any design, but I'm trying to stop being that way because it really, really helped a lot. I feel like it made it clear what I was trying to do, make it look like athleisure or like some like decorated part of, I don't know what I'm trying to say, honestly. Nike, sponsor me, hire me, put me on your creative team, because I feel like it would be so cute if this was like a bag. If they had like a duffel bag that was like jelly and glittery yellow with like this type of striping on it and then their logo, that would be mad cute. I'm getting like Louis Vuitton vibe when they had that jelly set and their jelly bags. I don't know, that's what I'm feeling right now, but it's just really cute to me. So I had to literally put this freaking black striping tape because it's so small, see it? I had to put it on my lamp and then pull it down in a really big strip, and then like, I don't know how to even say this, like put it on my finger that way, having the lamp hold it for me, because wow, as you can see, I'm struggling so much to like even put it on. It's so crazy, but it's worth it. It doesn't have to be super perfect because like you're really not seeing these details up close. One thing I will say, do cut it off well before the nail ends. You don't want this hanging off at all because that's going to cause lifting. And if you're actually going to be wearing these nails a lot, you don't want that because it's going to like peel up. You do want to top coat this twice if you're going to be wearing these, just because striping tape tends to be very problematic and it will come up, you know. So these are Shop Kiki decals. So I'm cutting them out, and I wanted to create a dash, well, a swoop all by itself. So I cut the Nike off, and I end up using both of these pieces, but this is how you can do that. She does have new Nike stickers in her store now, so you don't have to do what I'm doing here. You can just get those because they come in these different type of designs. But the water decals that I have, they just come in the Nike with the swoop, so I'm just showing you how to separate it if you feel like it. Put those in water for like 30 seconds and they slide off the paper. So you guys taught me in the comments how to put these on the best way. Someone told me they use base coat gel and then put that on top of the base coat gel and cure. And then someone else told me to like cut divots around the decal and that it will lay flatter. I wish I knew right now who told me that, because that helps so much, honestly. If you feel that your decal is like sitting up too much, just like cut little strips into the side of it, and I guess that gives it more ability to lay flat on a curved surface. Makes sense now, but at the time I was struggling so bad with those Powerpuff Girl decals. But yeah, so once those are on and cured, I'm just gonna top coat the nails. I decided to leave my middle finger out without any decal because I kind of wanted to just show off how it looked by itself. And I felt like if I did decals on every finger, it would get like overwhelming and too much. I kind of hate how easy it is to wreck a design if you like do too much, you know? So I am using my jet hematite stones in SS18, 12, 10, and SS5 or 3 or something, super small stone. I never use these. Like honestly, the last time I used these, probably over a year ago, because I'm so scared of black. And I really put it on really badly on this index finger. It's not even around the cuticle. I don't know what the hell happened there, honestly. It's driving me crazy. I was about to pull it off, but I was tired, so yeah. But I'm just placing these around normal cuticle bling, and I could have gone without, but I didn't like how the striping tape looked just sitting there at my nail bed. It just looked wrong and messy, so I feel like the stones really finish off this design and make it look more put together and just better. I like the jet hematite stones because it has a nice gunmetal grayish tone and it has very clear cuts. I do have like jet black stones, but they look cheap and just ugly to me, so yeah. Super cute. Look at this. I love seeing that rainbow flash in the holo. Like that does it for me all the way. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. If you like it, please let me know down below in the comment section. I love reading your comments. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. I do my best to respond to all of them when I have time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Love you guys. I hope you're having an amazing day or night, and I will see you guys in the next one.